into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch moments away. And on the mound today, Jose Urena.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
All right, ready to get underway. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. The pitch.
Byron Buxton.
Just missed. Hit hard on the ground to short. One up, one down. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Two now. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Runner on the go. Up the middle. Tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Outside low, 2-1. Runner at second, two down. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He'll score. The Twins have the lead. 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Cody Clemens, the next Twin up to hit. 1-1 now. And delivers outside. Keishel, the runner at first with two gone. Next pitch is outside.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Swing and a bouncer. Davidson. And they put the tag on him. That's the third out, inning over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League. Back in Anaheim, towing the slab in today's game, Taj Bradley. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
on the ground. Keishel on to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
And a pitch. Line drive, and no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, not in time. He's safe.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball, let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
He's trying for third. Pitch inside. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, I can see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
And that skips in the dirt. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Back, gone. A gigantic blast. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. So impressive. You have to have such a clear and direct path to the baseball on a split finger, that location inside part of the plate. Did a tremendous job of staying inside of it and keeping that ball fair.
Here's Joe Adele. And there's a strike. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that'll do it. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. All even now at 1-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium. Second inning set to go. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle on 2 strikes.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Here's the catcher, Mikey Gaspar. And downstairs.
2-1.
The 2-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Ryan.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Fitzgerald, the next twin up to hit. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Twins retired in short order. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. That one finds the corner, and the count is even 2-2. And that just misses. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty of this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Clemens. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Oswald.
Now the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. Here's Logan Davidson. Swing and a miss. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Good eye right there. 2 out, space is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So they make short work of him there. We played 2 full, all tied 1-1. On to the third inning. And now for the Twins, James Outman. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Next offered in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Our biggest concern, other than injury after a moment like that, is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy will lose confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
The 1-1. Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feet. There's 1. How about that double play?
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Austin Martin, the next Twin up to hit. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Tied up here in the early going. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Adele makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Back in Anaheim, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Sebastian Rivero.
Sebastian Rivero.
Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he deals. Got him swinging on the curveball. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Well, it looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Now move to first, and he's back in safely. Man at first, 1 away. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Larnach pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. On a strike. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Strike 2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. Next pitch just misses, and the count's full. Taylor Ward would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
On the ground to short. Gets it to first, and that is that. Angels strand 1. Still tied 1-1. Start of the 4th. Here's Trevor Larnach.
The right fielder, Trevor Larnach.
And the righty deals. And another ball.
Two strikes.
It goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So up next for Minnesota, Luke Keeschel. Fouls one off. 2-2. One down, base is empty.
3-2.
And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And here's the first baseman, Cody Clemens. Keishel over at first with one away. Next pitch is outside. Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Kicks and fires. That one ripped. Hits the fence. Clemens into second, and he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Royce Lewis. 2 on, 1 out. Hit slowly on the ground. Zips it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now batting, the catcher, Mikey Gaspar.
And here's the catcher, Mikey Gaspar. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 1-2. Action in the Angels bullpen. Number 68 up and throwing. Kicks and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to first. Davidson takes it to the bag. They limit the damage here. A run, a hit, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Twins 2 and the Angels 1. Bottom of the 4th. So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward.
The left fielder, Taylor Ward.
The pitch.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The punch out there, and there's one down.
The right fielder, number
Joe
7.
Adell getting ready to hit.
Adell.
Here's a 2-1. And another ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The kick, the 3-2. Got him looking. And there's 2 away.
Well, he locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And, you know, with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. Off the plate inside, and the count is 3-1. And the right-hander deals. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
2 outs. Turned on, but foul wide of third. At the belt and fires. Bounce to the left side. Fitzgerald. The throw to second is offline.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
Here comes a pitch, and they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And next for L.A., Sebastian Rivero. And a pitch. That one the other way. Base hit. 1 run is in. A second scores as well. Safe. He beats it.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So 2 down, and now the center fielder. Just missed. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the catch. Inning over. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Angels 3 and the Twins 2. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Ryan Fitzgerald. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, the center fielder, James.
Here's the center fielder, James Outman. The 1-1. Swings through that.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Righty to the plate. And the slider just misses.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 1 away.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about.
Number 68 on the pitch here.
At this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Over to first, and he's saved. Here's Byron Buxton. Next pitch is outside. Righty delivers.
That's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw it very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. On the mound now for the Twins, Travis Adams.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Wow.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's going back. Back some more. Tattooed and gone. He leaves the yard to right, and they add on. It's 4-2.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Hit hard, that gets through.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Next to hit, Taylor Ward. Grounder might be 2. Fitzgerald to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
Now back, the right fielder,
And now the right fielder, Joe Adell. 2 down, nobody on. Lifted in the air, right field. That gets down for a hit.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
1 run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Throw, save! That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man on second, 2 down. In there at the knees for a strike. Man at second. Swings and misses, struck him out. Mike Trout doing Mike Trout things. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, all set for the top of the 6th. And now for the Twins, Austin Martin. And another ball.
Well, these Twins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Luke Keeschel, the next Twin up to hit. Just missed. And a foul ball. The Halos trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're the top half of the 6th. Bounced up the middle, and that chance handled to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. Angels 4 and the Twins 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. The wide to kick the pitch.
2 balls.
You know, these Angels really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Payoff pitch. And there's ball 4.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Logan Davidson. The pitch. Runner on the go. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now, Sebastian Rivero in the air right field. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. As a run scores.
No, that was a circus-type play right there. First, it started with a bad angle, and then needing to jump to try to get up and make the catch. Just a bad look all the way around.
And now the center fielder. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two now. Got him swinging.
No, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Next offering misses. Ball 2. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Second and third, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And another ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next
Ball
offering
3.
upstairs.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Two outs. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Thank you.
Ground ball left side. Fitzgerald whips it to first on the run. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Seventh inning coming up. Angels 5 and the Twins 2. Back in Anaheim, and now the first baseman, Cody Clemens. The Twins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Check swing, now an appeal to third. No swing, he held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. And that's too high, ball 4.
Moving up for the Twins.
And next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. Clemens gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 and 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Foul ball still, a 1 and 2 count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch.
Ball that's outside.
The Twins trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
That one not close. And a count 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second here, no outs. That one misses. And now 3-1. The tying run at the plate. Out towards right center field. Sizes this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. New arm out of the bullpen. Reed Detmers.
Number 48.
Ryan Fitzgerald. The next Twin up to hit.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
That one missed.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
First and third, 1 down. On the ground, 2 ball. Quickly to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Nice work from the Angel pen there. 7th inning stretch time. Angels 5 and the Twins 2. set for the last half of the. And this is Cabrera taking the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And another ball. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Number 39 warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. The 2-1. On the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One down.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. It saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Digging in, hit weakly on the ground. To second, that's one. Over to first, but it's offline.
Well, they had the chance at turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Oswald Peraza, the next to hit for the Angels. Down the line. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Eighth inning coming up. Angels 5 and the Twins 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Robert Stevenson.
Now pitching for the Eagles, number 24, Robert.
Here's the center fielder, James Outman. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Makes the grab, one down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
The 1-1. And there's a ball. The Angels leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Kenley Jansen, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Burke also getting ready. One down, base is empty. And now it's 3-2.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Bats and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Minnesota, Austin Martin. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Right-handed reliever. And a curve misses outside. Two outs. On the ground, right side. Rengifo. And the Twins go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for the Twins, and the deficit remains 5-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Number 39,
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here's the first baseman, Logan Davidson. Where'd that last pitch miss?
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Outside low, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And he walked him.
That's outside, ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first, Sebastian Rivero, the next to hit for the Angels. And here it comes. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. And another ball. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Cody Funderburk, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The pitch. That's a little bit low. And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And now the center fielder. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Davidson leads off first with 1 away. Pickoff throw. Davidson back on a dive. The 2-2 on the way. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the pitch. There goes the runner. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
The old strike him out, throw him out to end the inning, trying to force some action on offense, but he was all over it behind the plate.
here comes the closer, Kenley Jansen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. A 1-2. And they'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Here's a 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
One down, base is empty.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Three one, and he couldn't come up with it.
Perfect.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Cody Clemens, the next twin up to hit. And a 1-1. And another ball. The Halos trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. There's the strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at bat to hit.
Here's a 2-2. Center field. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
now batting, third baseman,
The Twins down to their final out. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. Here's a 1-1. Fought off foul. Jansen is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle of the pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final score 5-2. Kenley Jansen picking up the save For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Twins, 2 runs on 4 hits. 2 errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.